you doing? I gotta get this going here. So I like to put down a little bit of sauce across the bottom because why wouldn't we, right? If you're only doing sauce across the top, you don't really actually care about the bottoms. Grab yourself some of this really nice basmati rice. Perfectly cooked. Get that right in ya. No oil, this is steamed rice. Don't mind if I do. You get your bed down. I actually have a bit of a headache. I haven't eaten that much today, so I'll eat and I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I'm exhausted. I don't normally say that. Today I say that. I mean that. So I go to bed right now, right away, and I wake up at very, very early in the morning and start a very, very long day tomorrow. So I'm actually going to place these along this side, and I'm actually going to take a few more of the veggie dumpling. I'm not a big spring roll guy, but I'll take a spring roll. If it's from a restaurant that I know, they put a little bit of something. Usually I say quaff in there, and it tastes real good, real good. So we're going to do this actually. We're going to mount the dumplings to the side here. Those are veggie dumplings, by the way. And a bunch of mushroom pieces here. We're going to start to place the mushroom pieces kind of in the center, working our way around. We'll keep we have one nice piece of this stuff, the plant-based steak bites, I call them, the Impossible steak bites. I have some of that left. A big piece here for whoever wants it, or for tomorrow. For whoever wants it, right? Maybe somebody wants a sandwich or a bit of a steak bite sandwich out of that. Go for it, Maybe wake up really hungry in the middle of the night, craving the steak bites. Go eat it. Go eat it up. That's why I made it. Okay. Now that you got all that did, right? You want to think about dripping that wonderful sauce we had across going around. I got it right here. And you're just going to start absolutely caking her on, okay? I'm a little different than my wife. She gets these little dainty spoonfuls. I just go full on, just start sloshing it in. Okay? Next. Booyah! Straight. I wish I could cook one of these up for you, yo. Such a pertinent part of the show. I can't thank you enough, eh? Cat's just waiting to get in on all this food, right? So we can't let that happen, guys. Pop that in the oven. He loves rice. Get that in the oven. Put the lid on the rice so she don't dry out. Onion this, that. The other. Put this in the fridge, and away she goes. I gotta sweep the floor and vacuum and mop tomorrow, or I can sweep and vacuum tonight. I'm not mopping it, but I will mop tomorrow. I've cleaned the mop and all that. Check under your seats for more delicious farts and extra good recipes, baby. I'm gonna actually have a can of soup. I'm gonna have a cup of tea here. Did I pour any darn soy sauce around the side? I didn't, did I? No, don't tell me. The headache is subsiding now. But the hunger pains are approaching. They're encroaching. Them hunger pains be encroaching. There was a guy on stream the other day, and I called it. I could hear these dudes coming up on him, and they were trying to like bum smokes off him or something.
And I said, dude, are you safe where you are? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm in suburbia. But like 20 seconds later, I'm like, I hear dudes encroaching on you. He's like, oh no, I'm good. 15 seconds later, after I typed it and he read it, literally dude's like, hey man, roll your window down. Can I get some smokes off you, bro? The guy's like, how did you do that, dude? I'm like, I don't worry about it, I said. It's a Spidey thing. It's just multiple spider bites when I went on vacation with my wife one time, and ever since I'm just a total dick. Yeah, that one I'll never forget. I screwed up bad that time, yo. We could have went to like 9 different campsites, but I was like, no, we'll go further east. Like I was like Hunter S. Thompson searching for like new land or something. Literally, like we have like it was like 4 minutes left of daylight, and we're on the highway. Never been to this area of the woods before, and there's like a campsite. And my wife's like, hey, should we turn here? I'm like, what do you mean? I still want to keep driving like off into the darkness over there? And she's like, no, not really. So she just puts a blinker on. I'm like, oh, whatever. I guess you're signaling. I guess we're going. And then we pull in and I'm like, hey, you guys got any campsites? They're like, nope, we're all booked up. I'm like, oh, what? And then by then it was like, we drove in. It was like 15-minute drive into the forest till we got to like Ranger Smith's, location. And then she comes out, and she's like a 14-year-old girl working in the woods. I'm like, what the heck? Like, Canada is totally different, eh? She was like a complete Cub Scout, Girl Scout cookie ranger, all in one. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, are your parents here? She's like, nope, I'm the only one. I run this thing. I'm like, holy. She was driving and everything. She was driving like she had a horse, a truck, a trailer, an ATV, a dirt bike, and a motorcycle all in the front. And I thought there was like 9 people working there. She was like, no, these are all my toys. I'm like, holy crap. So I'm like, hey, is there any way like we can camp like somewhere like where there's not a campsite? And she's like, oh no, that's highly illegal. This is a provincial park and this and that. I'm like, but like it's the middle of like night, and I said like we're in danger. I said there's got to be something you can do. I tried to like I'm making up stuff. I'm like if I go back and tell my wife at the time she's just my girlfriend, call her Karen. I was like I'm basically that's not going to go well, right? So I'm like I said to the girl I'm like look I got like $19.85 in change. I pulled it all. I put it all on the counter. I said I'm leaving this here. I said I'm going to go sleep in the woods somewhere in this federal forest. She's like no hang on I got emergency campsites. I swear I was a science project that night. They put like all kinds of like aphids, spiders, like they just dumped them. We fell asleep, they heard us snoring, and they dumped everything around our campsite that you could possibly get bitten by. And I woke up, my head was like 10 times bigger than normal, which is like, if you've seen my thing, that's hard to do. And this is a true story. That really happened. Remember, folks, you can't be me. There's proof. Look at the toes on me. Look at the toes on me. Tiggs, come here. Come here, quick. Come see me. He loves you guys, eh? He's not doing that good, but he's